Hello and welcome to Set Play Gaming Channel. My name is Arlad and we have a brand new career mode beginning here today with Greg Halford, and the first team is with AFC Wimbledon. I say that optimistically. We don't know for a fact whether he's going to stay with Wimbledon, whether that means he's going to be successful or whether that means he's going to be sacked, because the first board objective we have for the first season is survive relegation. Now, because we retired Greg Halford from his playing career, we won't have a pre-season, which means we're going to dive right into August's fixtures. Before we do that, I thought it'd be a good idea just to jump in and do a squad report for the first episode, and then we'll kick the matches off in episode 2. Now, the style of career mode is probably going to be a blend between a Road to Glory and Academy. I will be using Academy players, but it's not all going to be Academy. So it is going to be strictly a Road to Glory career mode with some blended in there as well. Now, as far as the actual production of each episode, I'm going to lean toward doing 2 or 3 matches per episode. Now, if the episodes are too long, I might shorten it. That means I might be doing two games in an episode and then 1 result. Or it might be that I end up doing 2 games and 2 results, just showing the actual results rather than going through all the highlights. Because I try and get through the first season. With that being said, let's jump into the squad report and see what we're going to be dealing with here as far as the players go. As you can see, the formation is 4-2-3-1 narrow. We'll go to that in a second. But we're going to start with the goalkeeper. Nick Tzanev is a New Zealand goalkeeper, 64 rated and 24 years of age. Very solid goalkeeper at this level. I'm not sure what his potential is, but I mean, there's probably a little bit of room for growth there, I'd imagine. And yeah, pretty solid, 6'5". I can imagine he's going to start a lot of the games. Now his backup, Zaki Ullah, is now on loan at Wycombe. We moved him out simply because he's 5'11", and I thought that was a little bit short for a goalkeeper. You can leave a comment and let me know whether that's perfectly fine, but I just thought that seemed a little bit short. Considering that Tzanev is 6'5". We went for Jason Lutweiler at Oldham Athletic and got him in on the cheap. He's 6'5" as well, and as you can see, very experienced, 32. He's been around the leagues a little bit, and a very similar rating as well, 64, 62. So I think if Tzanev has a bad run of form, I think Lutweiler could do a good job. On to the left back, Nestor Guinness-Walker. He's 21, 63 rated now, and an important squad role. I think this guy does have good potential, maybe a championship rated left back. And then Paul Osu, he's actually 20 years of age and 62 rated as well, and can also play right back. So nice selections there. Going to need plenty of games between those two to keep them happy. On to the right backs now. We're going to move down onto them and see the first one here that we're going to look at, Ogundir. He's on loan at Walsall. He's 18 and 54 rated. I just didn't think he was going to get any games, so we'll just move him over to Walsall for now, just to protect him a little bit. And the 2 right backs we're going to be using, very similar to the left backs, in that both of them are very, very good. You can see that the first one, Henry Lawrence, is a right back, left back with an important squad role, 19 and 62 rated. And his teammate, who also plays right back, Che Alexander, is in his mid-20s, 62 rated. I'm not sure he'll get much better than that, but when you look at the full-backs, I think they're actually 2 very, very strong positions. Right back and left back there. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think about those. But definitely very strong, looking very strong in the full back positions. So I'm happy with those. Now the captain, Will Nightingale, is a leader of men, overall 65, and he is 26. So this guy has a crucial squad role, which means he's going to have to play a lot of games. And partnering him will be Ben Hennigan. He's 27 and 64 rated, also with an important squad role. My only concern about Ben Hennigan is his lack of pace. Being that we're playing in League One, some of the strikers are very, very quick. And I'm just wondering whether he might get caught out a little bit defensively with his movement. That's something we'll take a look at maybe a little bit further down the line. The other centre-backs that we have, Hungarian centre-back Daniel Soka. See if it moves to him. Daniel Soka, very good centre-back, important squad role. Need to make sure we give this guy plenty of games, 21. And Paul Kalambayi is also, he's 22. He's already gone up 1 to 63. So another good selection of centre-backs there between those four, looking very strong. And in the backup role, 33-year-old Darius Charles, he's already declined by 1 point. So his contract is expiring. I'm not entirely sure we'll be keeping him on, if I'm honest. And then the loanee that you can see there on the screen, Jack Madeline, he's actually gone on loan, out on loan, to Derry City. We've loaned him out. Alex Woodyard is a central defensive midfielder. He's 28 and 66 rated with a crucial squad role. He's going to need to play a lot of games. Anthony Hartigan is 21, 65 rated, and he also has a crucial squad role as well. So again, lots of games with him. Jack Radoni is a creative attacking midfielder, 65 rated and 20 years of age, another crucial squad role. And then Luke McCormick, 22, creative attacking midfielder and 65 rated, once again another crucial squad role. Ayoub Assal is from Morocco, he's 19, 64 rated, he has an important squad role. And George Marsh is a CDM right back, and he has gone up already to a 63. He's got a rotation squad role. I believe he might have been a former Spurs Academy graduate. I'm not sure, unless I'm thinking of somebody else. But he's got a real face, so maybe I'm right on that. Ethan Chisler is a 23-year-old South African. His contract is expiring, so we might need to look at that. And he's on rotation. And Albanian 24-year-old Egli Kaya, 57 rated. Mohamed Dabre is a creative attacking midfielder, right mid. He's from France, and he's got a sporadic role. He's only 18. And this guy is actually on loan from Watford. Dapo Meboud is a striker, actually, a Scottish striker, but we've converted him over to right mid because of his pace. So he's probably going to play in that cam right side role, maybe push him out to the wing if need be. And then striker Ollie Palmer, he's 29, 64. This is where the goals are going to come from. This guy is an absolute tank, 6'5", not very fast, but you don't need to be. 91 on strength, so we need to get plenty of crosses into the box to Ollie Palmer and passes into the box so we can utilise that strength. The other guy, Aaron Presley, similar sort of idea really, 6'2". He's on loan from Brentford. Looks like a very good striker actually for this level. Be interested to see how well he does. And then the other two strikers, Quayne Bartley, he's 51 rated at 17. He's a prospect. I'm not sure how many games he's going to get. And then Aaron Cosgrave, I think it is. Aaron Cosgrave is a 54 rated striker. He's 22, Cosgrave. And I think being 54 rated at 22, we'll try and look to try and get a move out for him, I think. I don't think he's going to stick around, if I'm honest. If we can get a move to League 2 for him around January time. He's really just kind of filling the bench at this point, I think. But that's the team. Before we sign off from this first episode, we're going to take a look at the formation and the lineups and instructions and stuff. As you can see there, Ollie Palmer. We start with Sanev in goal, and Hennigan and Nightingale. And then Guinness, Walker and Lawrence left back and right back. Hartigan and Woodward in the middle. And then the midfield three up top. I think that's the wrong way round actually. I think Radoni should be on the left. Assal should be on the right. And then McCormick in the middle. But Radoni does have height as well, so I mean, if he's running into the box to help Palmer, that could also be something we could look at as well. As you can see, Palmer is identified more as a target man and stay central. I want to take advantage of that. And the thing that I'm concerned about with this formation, as you can see, I'm tinkering around there. What I'm concerned about with this formation is the distance between Hartigan, Woodyard, Hennigan and Nightingale. And if you have a look where the penalty spot is, there's a big gap there. And that gap isn't there if you play like a defensive 4-3-3, because there's always a CDM at that centre circle point to sweep up. So that's the thing that I'm kind of concerned about. We're going to run, at least for the first month, we're going to run with this formation and see how we get on. And similarly with the tactics as well, because of the style of play that we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing like a direct long ball to Ollie Palmer, who can hold it up. So the thing that I'm going to be looking at there is how far up the field are we going to push. And as you can see, by default we're on 50 depth, and that looks way too high up the field for my liking. And I know this is used as a bit of a guide, but to me I just think if we drop that a little bit down to about 30, 35, even 30 looks still, if you'll have a look where those green lines are for the midfielders, they're not dropping back far enough for my liking. So we'll have to see how we get on. Keep in mind we are a relegation team, so we're not supposed to press that far up the field really. So it is going to be a bit of a battle for us. Well, that's basically how we're going to set up for the first month of the season, and then we can sort of assess it as we start to play more matches. I want you guys to let me know in the comments whether you have any ideas. Obviously Lawrence and Guinness Walker are going to be providing width from the wings as well, and we'll ask Radoni and McCormick to get in the box to help out. So yeah, give me your thoughts and let me know what you think about that. Alright guys, that's it for the first episode, just meeting the squad and seeing who we've got. And when we come back, our first match of the league season is going to be against Doncaster, and then we'll go into the Carabao Cup match against Charlton and see how we get on against them. That's going to be in episode 2, and I should have that up fairly quickly. There's only 2 games to do there, and I want to try and keep this going. I want to try and keep the momentum going, so you guys can follow along pretty quickly. Don't forget to leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon in the next episode.